Do I think the election will be called the night of November 3rd? Unlikely, because we're already seeing an unprecedented amount of early votes and mail-in ballots being put in here, and generally no polling bodies able to touch the mail-in or absentee ballots until November 3rd. So they can't prepare to count anything. They have to start counting stuff on election night, which just is not feasible, really. So it's like it will take time to count those. Could take a couple of days, could take, you know, over a week. We'll have to see. It's just an incredibly high volume of early voting due to the variable of the pandemic currently. It's just going to be hard. It's more of a game of like semantics and the percentage of turnout, because like simply put, if a certain person is able to acquire 270 electorants, then they're good to go here. But we won't know the percentage of votes that were mail-in until we know what the voter turnout is once election in-person sites are closed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we can make projections assuming that turnout is the equivalent of 2016, but that's just a projection. That's a speculation. We don't know how many people are going to go to polls on November 3rd until November 3rd comes and passes, right? So until we know that final number, we don't know what percentage of the votes were mail-in to determine if we can call it at a certain point, you know? So I don't expect it to be done on election day. All right, so next level. This level is PBD right here. Let's go. Kaizo question mark? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. All right, I got a whole jump right there. I keep saying .org, but it's .com. Does .org redirect? I could have sworn I tried that. .org redirects to Byte's website. Okay, I'm sorry. .com then .com. My bad. All right. You voted early today? Yo, Michiga-chan, what's going on? Oh, okay, so I have to kick that shell backwards, actually. Well, I saw a couple of models there, Barry Leaf, over how the election will turn out based off of like, and the real problem here with the models is just that like the biggest variable is, again, my speculation here, the voter suppression and voter turnout are the two biggest factors that kind of go into play here. Like polling only means so much relative to what the turnout will be. I mean, I get that bounce right there. There's a couple of states that could be dubbed battleground states at this point. Some are battleground, they're traditionally purple, and some are now being dubbed toss-up states because the polling is within margin of error, and so it's like too indecisive and too 50-50-ish to definitively say based off of polling who's projected to win according to these models. And if I recall, and one of the paths to victory, he needs to take Pennsylvania, but right now he's down 5 points in Pennsylvania, percentage points that is. So that's not looking good for him. And in general, yeah, Florida, traditionally a red state, has been coming pretty close as well, definitely within margin of error here. So trying to recreate some of that campaign magic on his end. But ultimately, if voter turnout's high enough, especially in the demographics that we can think about here. You know, the youth, probably the most neglected and active one comparatively here. The good thing, by the way, to make it kind of a cool thing to brag about right now, you all are definitely making history here right now. We're seeing right now that the youngest demographic that's usually kept track of here, the 18 to 29 year olds have already done record turnout for early voting in this election. In fact, I even remember reading here. By the way, yeah, Pog you, yeah, no, literally you. We're already seeing here right now that if I recall correctly, I saw this earlier today here, that in Texas, in the state of Texas here, early voting has already surpassed the total amount of votes 4 years ago. Early voting alone has tallied for over 100% of Texas votes in 2016's general election. That is crazy. Oh, I was doing that wrong. Okay, I actually did that right that time. There we go. Okay. I did whatever I did right. There we go. Okay. Checkpoint. And that's a lot of, I saw a whole bunch of stuff right there. Okay. No checkpoint. Sad face. Like, bro, there's like so much going on right here. As a Canadian, I'm asking you guys to go vote. It impacts my country as well. Love you, Try. Aw, baby. With 2 lives left, clutch dunk. Yo. Bro, that was wild. That was super wild. And then I feel like I missed something earlier here. I don't know, I forgot here, boys. Well, either way, again, if you're gonna go vote here, obviously let's make a plan. So I'm open to if anyone has any more questions, or if there's a question that I didn't get to yet, feel free to ask away in chat. Is it too late to register the vote? In most places, yeah, but you can check your registration status. In some states, you automatically are registered to vote at age 18. Also, hey, we got a we're currently getting the poll, the vote poll currently fixed right now. Just hang on one second. But yeah, I would love to hear from y'all on the second half of our segment today. I'm gonna die right here, and it's game over right there as well. On whether or not y'all voted or not. Why do you even have to register to vote at all? Well, that is a good question that you should that you can have that discussion and conversation with your representative about, and make your concerns made and see about getting those policies changed at your local state level. That's how it will start here, actually. As someone who's a politics major on the other side of the pond, oh, hello, EU bro. Please just go out and vote, regardless of who it is. Don't take it for granted. Just vote. There you go. Throw them cannons, man. Them cannons, dude. So, okay, you know what? I have another one for you. Let's go over another reason why elections are important and why your vote matters, even if you think it does not, okay? Hey. Okay, baby, I'll admit. So close, dude. So close. Let's go ahead and go into why voting matters, right? So let's use a very practical example I think you all can relate to here. So as you all know right now, recreational marijuana, this is me going off the cuff here, okay? You know, this is like currently legal recreationally in certain states. Generally, it became legal in those states because it was a direct democracy ballot initiative, meaning that it wasn't like you had to elect someone to fight for it. It was like directly on the ballot. If you recall here, certain states had this happen for the 2016 election. If I recall correctly, I believe Nevada was one of them. And Colorado's already one right now. And Florida almost had it. And this is where your vote, if you don't go vote, for example, there are sometimes other direct democracy ballots on there, and you can be part of that change. So in this case, I'm bringing up one that's like very, very well known, but these are all, you know, there are other propositions that come to mind that are routinely seen here. You know, an example would be that I want to say that, like, again, I'm bringing up one I can recall particularly here. In the state of Florida, there was a proposition to make vaping indoors illegal. And if you didn't go vote in that election, which was not the general election, I believe it was tied to the 2018 midterms here. If you didn't go vote, you know, that could have won because you didn't vote to your opposition to that kind of thing. So I'll spare you the derail about like why there would be a ballot for making vaping indoors illegal. I think you can speculate about why that would happen in the first place here. But hey, if you know, if that's something you want to support or oppose, you need to like get involved in the voting process. So oh my God, really, dude? Wow, okay. Nice level.